What's up, my fellow angler fishes? This is Mr. Anglerfish, and you know, I know I made a video literally not that long ago saying I was gonna quit, but making videos is just fun, and I decided to try to do this thing where I put my phone like onto my TV screen so I could try to play some games that I passionately love. One example of this is Minecraft. So let's just jump right into it. First, I think don't mind the other skins onto the left over there. I think we're gonna change our character up a bit for the occasion. So this is Bedrock Edition, which I know a lot of people will make fun of me for. It's like, you're playing on Bedrock? Like, what a loser. But, Bedrock, it's not all bad. I'm trying to see, wait, what is this thing that I have? I have this weird axolotl thing on me, and I kind of don't want it anymore. Yeah, there it is, alright. So I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, that looks much better. I was doing that just kind of like a little joke because I thought it looked funny, but that looks much better. So yeah, today I think we're just gonna hop right into Hello.
Alright, now we may commence.
Ah, so here we are. Here's my home. Right off here is our balcony of our little world, our little humble world. So it's not much to it, we got some big boys. Like, my friend's house over here is pretty massive. It's like a cliffside mansion of sorts. My house is kind of like a modern, I'll just jump off here real quick. Avoid the berry bushes, ouch. My house is kind of like a cliff, or kind of a cliff, not as much as my friends over there, but it's like a little quartz mansion, or just like a modern quartz house, but on the inside, and kind of on the outside too, I decided to go for a more naturalistic approach. So we got some wood here to try to make it a little bit more log cabiny. Over here we got like this quiet little reading nook with a little what do you call those things, those animals that are hooked on walls with their heads? Pretty brutal, I know, but it's just a game. So yeah, down here we got a little aquarium that used to have axolotls in here, but for some reason they all died. I don't know what happened to them. Over here we got another little fish tank with some fishes. Over there got some of my prized possessions, different kinds of ores and stuff. Over here is a PC I haven't completely finished yet, and yeah, over here is a bit of like a little beach cliffside that borders my house on the edge. So let's go ahead and take it upstairs. So not much I don't really know what I should do today. I think today would be a good chance to just observe the world. Just observe the world, what we're doing. That flag on the very top is our nation. We call it UDI, or for short it's UDI. The real massive name is the United Districts of our island, because this is an island, if you didn't realize already. It's kind of hard to realize from this angle, but it's an island. That's why a lot of the stuff is kind of jam-packed. Don't mind the Christmas tree. I know it's like literally almost March, but I just didn't want to take it down because it's so beautiful. You look at it. It's just cool. I like it. But I will get to taking that down eventually. But yeah, I thought we could just do a nice little tour of the world. Like over here we have this little map that shows us the vicinity, the area of the island. Over here we got a military base that hasn't been constructed. We're laying out the plans. Stuff along those lines. So yeah, I think it would just be nice to chill out and just explore a bit. So that way when the next episodes come along in the future, you're not completely blind, although you still might be, because if you didn't see this episode, then I guess you would still be blind, but never mind that. So let's go over here. We have this little gazebo. This is a very prized, almost like a monument in our world because it's where some special events happened. We had one of my friend's birthday parties here one time. We decided to have it in here for a fun little Minecraft thing, just for a little good time together. Over here is a little bridge that connects over to another one of my friend's house. Go down here. We have, you see his house right here. It's probably, I wouldn't say it's a bad house, not at all. It's a pretty nice little humble abode, but it's definitely one of the lower side of the spectrum when it comes to our houses on this world, just because of the sheer fact, because I think my friend, what he was going here was more of a survival world, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, this is survival. But what me and my friends like to do on this world is kind of push ourselves to the max, if you know what I'm saying. Like, we like to see what we can do to our full potential. For example, we have my other friend over here who has like a cool looking nethery base. I have my mansion. My friend over there has a big old mansion. You can kind of see that we like to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones when it comes to building in this world. So that's why I wouldn't say that my friend's house right there is bad. It's just necessarily not a gleaming aspect of the world's natural beauty.
Casually
So
roast
over
this
here
man's
we
house
have
with the most poetically driven
a
insult.
little, it's supposed to be the entrance to our country. You're supposed to come in from this dock over here. You're supposed to like walk in over down here, down this pathway over into here. Over here we got another one of my friend's houses. He's a little, I don't really know what to call it. He called it like a wizard tower, I guess. It got some particles glaring off of it. Those new flowers from the new update that was released not that long ago, they look pretty good. The only bad thing about them is that I wish they had a bit more color, if you know what I mean. Like, I understand that it was probably not a good choice to have all these different colors in a single block for an update, but you know, the leaves, their particles are really cool and I really like them, but it kind of sucks how we're limited to only having green little particles. It would be nice if we could have a whole color variation of the things. And over here we have a little bit of a project that we're still currently working on. As we go through this world, you see that a lot of projects are being currently worked on. Never mind that. So we have the skyscraper right here that goes up into the sky. It's supposed to be kind of like, I guess, Japanese architecture with like a modern skyscraper hotel plopped onto it. You might be like thinking to yourself, what, why? But like I said, we just like to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone here. So I thought it would be, this was my concept, by the way, I thought it would be cool to build kind of like a Japanese or like Asian inspired like little thing here with like a modernish thing on the top. I don't know, it's just a cool idea I had. So there's a good old dock. That used to be another one of my friend's houses, but he doesn't play on this world anymore. You'll see that for a lot of my friends, actually. This is supposed to be a museum, but it's not quite finished. This is a theater, which is finished on the exterior, but not on the interior. It's a little bit finished on the interior. You can see we kind of got the bases, but they're supposed to, we haven't put any of the actual theater rooms. So you can see, like, oh yeah, baby, Shrek 5 coming soon to a theater near you. So this is the exterior of a theater. I actually really like this building. I built this. It's probably one of my best designed and built buildings I've ever done in Minecraft. Because the concept I like about it is that I feel like it's so simplistic, like design-wise. Like, it's not exactly the most complicated building, but I love how I try to go for a kind of, you can see it's very symmetrical on both sides. However, the symmetry doesn't exactly align with the colors of the blocks. Like, as you can see, I tried to go crazy with the color combinations, and I feel like, I don't know if that successfully panned out or not, but in my book it did. Like, it may look weird to a person at first glance, but to me it's like, wow, I really did something there with that. So, you can see a little Shrek poster up there. Up here is supposed to be a casino and stuff like that. We haven't built that. Down there is supposed to be where you watch the movies, but we haven't built that either. So it's a little popcorn machine I saw from inspiration on a video one time. And now we're getting to the dead end of our world, which kind of ends off on a cemetery right here. I know, very depressing. But basically here we have for our pets and also fellow members of the world who have sadly moved on to another life. There's a fox I had. Down here is a mausoleum, which I actually think it's so simple, but it's one of my favorite things I've ever built in Minecraft, purely because of how realistic it actually looks. Like, when you come down here, it literally looks like a mausoleum. For some reason, like, something about it just looks so dark and depressing, but, like, also mournful. I don't know if that's a word, but, like, you know what I mean. I really like how it turned out. It took like 5 minutes. Life is funny like that sometimes, you know, like some of your biggest projects you ever build in a Minecraft world, they turn out, yeah, they're pretty epic, like wow and wow, but it's like sometimes the simplistic 5-minute builds make everything worth it. So over here we have another one of my friend's house that doesn't play anymore. Over there is reserved for the military base. Military activity, please do not look if you are not authorized. Alright, so over here we have not much more to it. Do I have any firework rockets? I don't think I do. Alright, so I don't think I have any fireworks, but maybe we could try to get up on this hill. I'm pretty sure that's everything, basically the sum of the world. You can see the projects we'll be working on in the future, the projects we will be currently working on in the future after that, because we like to procrastinate a lot on this world. As you can see over here, we kind of have like the town hall with a big old flag.
Wranglerfish had a heart attack from saying beagle and had to spend 3 months in recovery.
So yeah, got a big old statue right there. Over here, just a big gleaming area. A friendly reminder that creativity is always out there. Doesn't matter if it's in this Minecraft world that we've constructed together. Doesn't matter if it's in the real world, it's in a virtual world. No matter the odds, creativity is always a beautiful spark of the human imagination. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you had a good little rundown of the world. It's beginning to be nighttime, so I think I'm going to head back into my house and call it a day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.